Okay, we're back. What I did was I cleaned up everything. I put the design on for the face, and what you do is just, we're going to work on the nose a little bit. We're going to puff that out a little bit more. And how you do that is pretty simple. You take your knife. All my knives are nice and sharp now. So nothing's more frustrating, folks, than a knife that isn't sharp. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to sweep this out a little bit. And I'm going to round off the bottom part of the nose. Just round it off. And take this off. And you're going to just bring this down and around. Alright. And now, it doesn't look puffy yet, but what you do is just dig it out a little bit above the top there. Just a little bit. You can go a little bit deeper up here if you need to. And just go down a little bit deeper. It's okay. It's not going to hurt it any. I'm going to take that little rough stuff off right off the edge of the nose here. Okay. Let me see if I can. All right. So roughly that's the nose, but you try to get it flush down to the bottom there. You know, a little bit of a... It's not straight across going down. It's got a little bit of a pudgy nose to it. All right. Now we're going to do the eyes. The eyes, wherever that crest is from where the nose is here, where it curves in, that's where I start my eye. And I put the other eye on the other side. But I'm going to do the cheeks first. And I usually like them down and rounded like that. So I'm going to pop these down a little further. Just a little bit further. Okay, just like so. See that? Then I like to take my little V tool and I just kind of take a very small little slice out. You know, this is also nice to know that you're right on the line instead of making a stop cut and then doing each side of the stop cut. You can do it with a regular knife. You can take your stop cut down the center and cut on either side. And we're going to cut out the eye the same with a stop cut. So I'm going to follow the eye out. And what I do is I cut from the top down on the eye. All right, so I'll clean that up a little bit. I'll do one side. You can do the other side offline. Let me do this a little bit better here. Okay, so once you do the top part of the eye, going down, what you're going to do is you're going to just round that hard edge off. That's it. And then you got your eye in there. And right there in the corner, you want to make a little triangular cut. Just take it down one side, the other side, and pop that out. I'll give it a little bit of depth. See that? I'm going to do this side while we're offline. Now I take my utility knife, because I like using it lately, and I just follow this right where I went with that. And I'm going to go from the top down, so it goes, looks like it's going underneath the mustache. And this is what we're going to do. We're just going to chop this out. And you can make that as deep as you want, really. You know, I'm going to make it a little bit deeper. And so that cheek, and same thing here. See this little corner right here? We're just going to pop out a little triangular cut there. Just like so. That's it. Sometimes a small little cut can make a world of difference on a piece. Okay, see how that's sticking out now? Now this part is sticking out. What you want to do is just take your knife and just kind of blend it. All right, I'm going to do a little more cleanup there, but that's how you do the one side. Now I'll show you how to do the mustache. What you do is you take your V tool and you go on either side of the mouth. And I pop out a nice little V cut out of there. See? That's his mouth. Okay, this is going to go deeper than this, which is normal, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my V tool, and I'm going to take it, and I'm going to go all the way around. You can do this with a knife or with a V tool, whatever is you're more comfortable with. And go all the way up to the hat. Okay, I'm going to do the side too real quick. I'll do the cheek later on. I'm offline. Because once we're done with this, and again we're going to do the same thing here as we did up here. We're going to take our little utility knife. We're going to go right down the center, okay? Right down the center of that V cup. And I'm just going to follow it out. Okay. Now this is going to be, you can make this a little bit wider later, but you've got to put the lips in and stuff. All right. And then what you do is you round off your edge on your mustache. Okay, so half the face is done. The other half has to be carved yet. So what you want to do is that, and then what I'm gonna come back in a little bit. I'll have all this done, and I'll show you how to do the lip after the second eye, and this is done. And then back here, I'm gonna do this now because we have some time yet. I put just a cut like this. This is gonna be the edge of the beard and where the hair starts. And I'm just going to notch it out. Go up to the brim of the hat. You want to do a little cut there. Make sure it comes out nice and clean. And you're going to take that hard edge off. That's it. And that will separate the two. Okay, that's this part right here. Okay? And you do the other side the same way. Now you don't want to do it right on the edge or before. You want to go behind it because you don't want the hair sticking out over here. You want it behind there. So just make sure you go further back, okay? Just like so. Okay, and I'll be back and we'll do all the hair and I'll show you how that's all done. And then I'll break away a little bit, finish that up and show you what that looks like done, and then I'll go ahead and paint it. Okay, so this is as far as we are now. I'm going to finish this up offline. I'm going to finish up making this a little deeper. In fact, when you do this on either side, you may want to just dig this out a little bit deeper. Just a tad. Bring this down a little bit. Okay, and you're going to just cut underneath there a little bit on either side. And you're going to recut that V cut where the mouth is. It's going to go deeper. All right. Just like so. I'm going to make that even a little bit deeper, but that's pretty well what you want. Okay, and then I'll come back after we have this all cut out and undercut. We'll put that lip in, and then we'll start texturing it, and we'll be back.